Seasonal greetings, peeps. Lisa here once more. And yeah, today I'm coming to you probably seemingly a bit more discombobulated, even than usual, as I have basically been going through a rather nasty bout of gastric flu. Yeah, so I thought I would mention that in some way of explanation as to why I've not been on camera. And also as to why I've not really brought us one or two things that I was hoping to. But yeah, I have been laid out for about the last 7 days. Starting to get over it now. But I thought I wanted to bring us something for the end of the year. Yeah, the seasonal season, whichever season you're celebrating, because we have just reached midwinter here in the northern hemisphere. I know it's midsummer in the southern hemisphere. I wish I were there. But anyway, moving swiftly on. So welcome back to Lizzle Cigar Box Guitar. We have the Christmas town, as I would call it, which is pretty lively, as we can see. But there you go. I didn't want us to miss the holiday train, packed with goodies for us, yeah, for this coming season. So yeah, enough from me, and I do apologise for being rather discombobulated, but I'm full of flu, and yeah, I will leave it there. I don't want to milk it. We'll carry straight on. Okay, so yeah, I was going to sort of review one or two more things that we did over the last year, because it's been quite a packed year, and I would like to, at this point, extend the warmest welcome indeed to our very latest subscribers. There have been so very many of you. I do appreciate it. It is the greatest humility for me, and that's another reason really that I wanted to kind of bring us this sort of very late in the day but yearly roundup in any case. Yes, I know the Christmas town is shining all over my face. That's okay, it's very informal tonight. I thought basically the best way we could do that would be to look into the coming season. As many of us know, I tend to break off at the end of December. Yeah, I am a Capricorn, and we are coming into Capricorn season tonight and tomorrow morning really. So I like to have that time to reflect on what is the end of the year, because it is midwinter in the UK where I live. And it's the end of the calendar year anyway for many of us in many places around the globe. So there we go. Yeah, I just think it's a good time to round up with the wheel of the year and to sort of look forward into early next year, January, which will be the anniversary of this channel. Yeah, it will be 3 years old on the 22nd of January, this channel. So that makes the channel an Aquarius. Yeah. I always like to get something on the go right at the beginning of January, so that we'll have that done hopefully within the 3 weeks by the 22nd. And I'm hoping I'll feel a lot better by then, if not long before. But anyway, and we'll have some pretty exciting stuff. Now, there are things that I never got round to this year, which I did intend to and didn't. And that moves me neatly on, actually, because I will explain. Inside this rather attractive cigar box here, which again is Rocky Patel. I do find that Rocky Patel's boxes are excellent for making instruments. Mr. Patel, my thanks as always, because we have selected this one, you see. But this box can hide a secret inside, and can we guess what is in it today? Let me show you. Inside we have something of a vanity license plate. And what this is, it is the copy of a vintage British motorcycle or motorbike plate. Yeah, from back in the 1960s, I will explain. That's an A suffix. Now that began in 1963, as I do know because I worked for far too many years in the motor industry, but that's a whole other story anyway. And yeah, and that ran through until various other methods were used. We used to have these black and silver, very attractive license plates, or number plates as we call them here. They're not legal anymore for anything that was made after 1918, I believe. And it's these horrible black and yellow things that we got now. But anyway, moving swiftly on. I actually bought this almost exactly a year ago. I seem to remember it arrived on something like the 22nd of December, 2023. It is not road legal. As you can see, it says CBG, that's a 1, and then A. So, cigar box guitar, 1A. I was hoping to make something of a kind of mascot instrument for our channel with this. Yeah, I did have resonators on the mind and license plate guitars. Now, I've never made a license plate guitar before, but something else that I never got around to last year, and hopefully will this year, is a full license plate guitar. Now, I have selected my very favourite. I've got a few license plates. This is the first one I ever got. It's my oldest, it's my prettiest one, and I decided to use it because, well, for those reasons, and also because it's nice and flat still. Some of mine are a little bit dented and seen a bit of life. But anyway, here it is, and this is it's a Canadian license plate. I don't know a lot about how the numbers work or anything like that. But you can see it says beautiful, which it is, and British Columbia. 65 there. Now, I don't know if that's the year. I really don't, because I don't know a lot about Canadian or American license plates, or any other than European and British really. But yeah, I won't waffle on too much. One or two of you have given me some good advice. Busker 909, let me shout you out for this, about sealing these. Just burn myself on the candles. So they don't make horrible buzzing sounds, and I've decided I'm going to give this one a go. I love the number on it actually. There's something about the number, the 339 at the end, and the 215. I don't know what it is. It's a beautiful blue colour as well. You can't really see in here because I've got the glow lighting on, yeah, to make it a bit cosier in here. We are in the back end of the apartment, which does get all the wind, and it is the middle of winter here. It is absolutely bloody freezing, mate. Yeah, but it's nice and warm in here anyway. So there you go, license plate guitar. That's going to be another thing, hopefully, that we are going to start pretty early in January. But I thought, as a bit of a, because I've not done one run up to that, we will make this. So I'm going to put the vanity plate on the front, obviously cut that out, so we've got a resonator. Reminds me of an old Vauxhall Victor. If you're from the UK and at least my age, you'll know what I mean by a Vauxhall Victor, but they were pretty cool, weren't they? Unlike the Viva, which I seem to remember had a lot of performance problems. My dad's one did anyway, but we still won't talk about that. No. Anyway, yeah. So there it is. That will be something early on next year, hopefully, when the Christmas train comes round again. I hope you can see that. Yes, as you can see, absolutely no expense spared as usual. Yeah, but I wanted to bring us that in any case. So yeah, that's really it from me for now, folks. I did just want to bring us that. Yeah, thanks to you all for supporting me and for supporting us in this community all throughout this year. Yeah, we've had our ups, our downs. I know everyone has. It's been a crazy old year, you know. But as I always say, just keep building and things, well, the possibilities are endless. That's what I like to say, yeah. So yeah, that's enough for me from now. I'll be coming back to you very soon. Yeah, within a matter of days, I'm sure. Once we've got to grips with one or two of these, how we're going to go about it. There was one or two surprises on the way, as always. Yep. Actually, I think it was you, Jeff, that mentioned these. And I don't know what you call this. It's a double neck diddly bow. I call it an RJ. And the reason why I call it that is quite simply The first guy I saw play one, that was his initials, this guy called Rich Johnston. He played one, and I was just blown away by it. You can see that it's all held together with, you know, hose clamps and stuff like that. It's definitely what I would call a very homespun colloquial instrument. Yeah, I'm up for doing another one actually, Jeff, because I'm interested in doing one as well. I did one before, it didn't work out very well. This one's not so bad. Yeah, but this was kind of a prototype, and like, I've had 1 or 2 ideas. So there's one surprise. Another surprise is going to be a sensational sound experiment, and I'm sure you will see Professor Liesel for that from the University of Life. It's all come off the back of comments and conversations that we've all had in the comments together, all of us that is. Yeah, and just like putting 2 and 2 together with some scrap bits. I'm really not going to say any more than that, because this is going to be something weird, wonderful, and definitely a sensational sound experiment. Yeah, so that will probably take us through the first quarter of next year anyway. You know, I don't want to brag, as I'm known to, and overload us, especially considering the Vauxhall Victor here was planned for like January this year, so hopefully January next year Victor will be on the way. Let's hope so anyway. So there it is, Pete. That's enough from me, and it does only leave for me to say, especially at this kind of festive time of year for many of us, wherever you are, do stay safe. Whatever you're doing, do stay blessed, and whatever life brings, keep building. Okay then, peeps. Bye for now. God bless.